Jedi. Jedi. Betrayer. All thoughts of me will slide from your vision, from your mind, like water. You know who I am, but you will be unable to voice it, to remember it. What does a Jedi see? Only what I allow them to see.
Yes? Is something wrong? At times, I meditate, simply close my eyes and listen. It is quite calming. I try to treasure these moments before the next crisis begins. Of course, it would be my pleasure. I try to treasure these moments before the next crisis begins. That is hardly surprising. What do you wish to know? I think you are right. It is time. I have watched you. You have become strong in the Force again. But that is not all. You have achieved a center in the chaos around us, and I have felt it, my master. The one intended for me, left to fight in the Mandalorian wars. Now she has returned. And I ask her now if she will train me in the ways of the Force. The one who was to be my master was lost at Malachor 5.
So it ends.
I want you to teach me the ways of the Force, to become a Jedi Knight, what I meant to be.
You have befriended the seer. Her species does not see as we do. They perceive the galaxy through the Force, and it is how she found you. It is a rare gift squandered on her people. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them. And as we travel, the empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. If you take her on as a servant, know that the Sith meet their end at the hands of their apprentices. It is not something I would wish to happen to you. This one you have saved has other masters. Though blind, she has ties to darkness. Her presence here is a threat to us, to you. Do not underestimate her or her loyalty. Then you are learning. Did he? And what do you make of that? The Mandalorians were right to respect you on the field of battle. The Jedi are gone, vanished. Now, an entire planet of Force sensitives wiped clean of life. And now this slice of the galaxy is blind. It is no coincidence. The two events are tied. I fear you are right. And I fear it may prove more than that. War is a hunger. And there are spirits in the galaxy whose hunger is never satisfied. But there is little to be done about it now. Watch the seer carefully. She may reveal more. Ask, and I will answer. That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it acquires its character and strength. And through it, your power is enhanced. Most interesting. Your crystal does not perfectly reflect your current self. Remove it from your lightsaber, then ask me about it again. Is there something else you wished? He, if he can truly be called a man any longer, is one of the Dark Lords that pursues you. I do not think he knows what you are. Not yet. He spared the Miraluka, and that may have been the last shred of feeling that exists within him. Keep his slave close to you. I suspect there was a reason he spared her, and perhaps a reason that she survived when the rest of her people and the Jedi did not. One cannot have power of that magnitude that her master possesses and still think and perceive the universe as we do, as most of us do. I had hoped that you would not have to confront him, but her presence here has changed all that. You will have to meet him in battle. You must be prepared to sacrifice the blinded one. Perhaps her death will buy you the time you need to deal with her master. Perhaps he is bound to her, as I am bound to you. If so, there may be a death served by hers. You must be prepared to sacrifice the blinded one. Perhaps her death will buy you the time you need to deal with her master. It is a technique that is almost as old as the Sith themselves. It is a means of severing connections between life, the Force, and feeding upon the death it causes. It cannot be taught. It can only be gained through instinct, through experiencing its effects firsthand. Yes, and he fed upon its destruction. It will sustain him for a time. Power? Do you think so? You would be wrong. There is no strength in the hunger he possesses, and the will behind his power is a primal thing, and it devours him as he devours others. His mere presence kills all around him, slowly feeding him. He is already dead. It is simply a question of how many he kills before he falls. Nothing is impossible with the Force. It is an energy that flows through all living things, and like energy, it may be harnessed, channeled, and consumed at times. It may even be a substance that can burn and ignite. Do not think of his power as one would a weapon, or one of your warships of the Republic. It is terrible, but it is still a subtle thing. The sect of assassins that chase you feed on the Force. What he does is simply the pinnacle of what they could achieve in time. And that is why they and their techniques must be wiped out. No one again must experience and learn what her master did. As much as one may use the Force to bolster the wills and strengths of others, the reverse is possible, though not often used. Instead of sending one's will through connections in the Force, instead such connections are drawn upon, fed upon, and drained completely. Then you understand how terrible such a power is, and why it must be ended. It is an empty road to the dark side, and by traveling it, the price is death before one's time. He is a breach in the Force, capable of consuming the lives of those around him. Sometimes the touch is slow, as it is with his crew. It is not something he can direct or focus. much like hunger itself. He is more of a hole in the Force than a living thing. Force sensitives and worlds rich in the Force draw him. The Miraluka world was one such place. That is why where the Jedi gather, Jedi will die. He will feel it, unless they mask their presence. But Katar called out as a beacon to him, and he could not resist it. And he cares nothing for the Sith, or its teachings, or the Jedi. And when the Jedi are dead, he will feed on the galaxy, the Republic, and eventually consume the Sith as well. There is no future in the empty galaxy he sees, and that is why he must be stopped. The breach must be sealed before his power grows beyond what even we can hope to stop. How many more do we intend to gather to us? This ship is not the galaxy. There is only so much room. Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience. Because I am not blind, that is why. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others. I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them? The fool dances in your shadow for your favor. The disciple, he worships you quietly. The alien obeys you. Even within the machines there are echoes. Watch them carefully. See their patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done. I care not which of the words you use, as long as you make use of that which you forge. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength. Have you never asked yourself how Revan took the Republic and Jedi beneath her? How she made them hers? Ah, but to make officers turn on their own people, to bomb innocent worlds, to make pacts, strong influence indeed. And where did these Sith teachings come from? And why did Revan embrace them so strongly? So many questions, yet the answers are few. Oh, did they? No, Revan met no Sith empire. Yet she learned their teachings. Many have mistaken the soldiers beneath Revan, the machines that were constructed to be the Sith. They are wrong. The Sith is a belief, and what Revan formed was not an empire, but something else. Yet how she did it is curious. And I suspect the answer to that question is tied to another. How was Revan able to corrupt so many so quickly? Not a one. But we shall see where our journey takes us, I think, and see how many answers we come across, yes? Ask, and I will answer. That crystal is bonded to you. Through you it acquires its character and strength, and through it your power is enhanced. Let me focus on the crystal for a moment. There, now it is fully in tune with you again. Is there something else you wished? She did nothing to your eyes that was not already there. She has forced this upon you, but such crude methods are the markings of the Sith. Close your eyes. Feel this ship around you, the welding of the droid as it goes about its work. Now stretch out. Hear the rumble of hyperspace, the hum of the hyperdrive. Ignore distractions and focus on my voice. The breathing of the blinded one as she meditates in the dark. Now, listen deeper, past her breathing, and listen.
As my feet walk from the ashes of Kata, I shall not fear, for in fear lies death, and
you are strong indeed. What you heard were surface thoughts only, but it is something that masters have trained for years and never learned. That is not the real question you should ask. Is such listening enough to perceive the world around you? It is not, because to listen to the thoughts of another is much like attempting to see the universe only with your eyes. It is equally limiting. Now leave me be. I must rest. Yes, have you come with questions? Yes, have you come with questions? Very well. What is it that drives you? Ask, and I will answer. Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough. What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now. There are dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best. But my will was not law. There were disagreements, ambition, and hunger for power. There are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense. I was cast down, stripped of my power, exiled. I suffered indignities, and fell into darkness. Learn from me my mistakes, and use that knowledge to become greater than I. That is all I ask of you, and that is all I desire. In you all my hopes rest, for the future, for the Force. If it means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon my life, upon our lives, that when your training is complete, I will answer everything. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice.
Doverenincha, yonona shitasa chuch. Wanatu mobayes. Dorcha no bankani honkades. Torsenda winoto. Tono tucha. Tocha ramakaka musran kana.
What you turn over there, much that the Manila never put our out in the village name on the Kimura, and all up in English, no one how that. What you turn over there, much that the Manila never put our out in the village name on the Kimura, and all up in English, no one how that. Машни ванина машна, ура худа кими ватнина, да да, бдишна, ба, так бдишна, Марашни вара, кеневенинишни, миди бдинишна, паштишни ватня, таурна, нивененов, народева, внура, бенедананиш. Hara, hinemaš, temadana, hisnasta hiha. Mašni mahinan hara, teoni neresni nemes. Mašni mahinan hara, teoni neresni nemes. Hara, hinemaš, temadana, hisnasta hiha. Mašni mahinan hara, teoni neresni nemes.
Oh, hello. You have caught me at a rare time. Usually there are many players who seek to play, but you are fortunate to have caught me at a moment of quiet. I fear it is because I am simply not a skilled Pazak player. I'm afraid protocol droid skills and language interpretation are not something that lend themselves to Pazak and probability. Why, I cannot help myself. In fact, every time I seek to find the answer to that question, I am consumed with the need to come here and play Pazak. I am concerned that the problem may lie with my memory core. Without routine memory wipes, such degradation is known to occur, leading to instabilities. I fear my obsession with Pazak is one such corruption. I am not sure I wish it fixed. I do find some degree of satisfaction in playing. Would you like to play? Oh, hello. You have caught me at a rare time. Usually there are many players who seek to play, but you are fortunate to have caught me at a moment of quiet. I fear it is because I am simply not a skilled Pazak player. I'm afraid protocol droid skills and language interpretation are not something that lend themselves to Pazak and probability. Why, I cannot help myself. In fact, every time I seek to find the answer to that question, I am consumed with the need to come here and play Pazak. I am concerned that the problem may lie with my memory core. Without routine memory wipes, such degradation is known to occur, leading to instabilities. I fear my obsession with Pazak is one such corruption. I am not sure I wish it fixed. I do find some degree of satisfaction in playing. Would you like to play? I suppose you're right. I wouldn't want the problem to spread to my many other functions. Oh, that feels much better. I cannot believe I went on and on about such a foolish game. Thank you, truly thank you.
Bota su, malampas taramak doring krumagawan. Kichu no kada mirenito. Renfiloso ni heku chupanaret atamakcha.
Me?
Joanna masaranka ma ramazurata. Keso juskrita lorsa. Yumacha fueko mikojira.
Febko emarayam ga watasitu insula rakarakachata. Tamasokin chudawanka. Mopi unawana si chukoratawa. Dawa chosimu poendo rakawa ichi rendu momopa ramakawana abawasi. Yukroren man mapusiti indolara. Donos emaragith. Wanarakora ci drumka sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rachata. Donos emaragith. Wanarakora ci drumka sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rachata.
Pamięć wróciła się czarna mnie masznet, nie myliła nie ma podała rady, nie będziesz nie ma, nie kimnura, nie dala, by nie leż na hałda. Havarit vatiwa to chana manemas that na maniwa nema panawala di dibinesh nema na kimnura na nala banilas na wana hawana.
So, you have the look of a seasoned spacer about you. What backwash you looking for? That's so. Well, you're in luck. I got plenty of it. Costs you 100 credits for a flask big enough for what you need, no more. All right. Guess you weren't as desperate as I thought. 50 credits, no more. Here's the flask. Aged to perfection. Should be just what you need.
Chomo sincho kavavolpa muliji kumanarminta barawamba michedos kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura tayaita ta bosananansata unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone dovrei kun mwili wosa slima pogwanga samwana mucha. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura tayaita ta bosananansata dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune ta come tak playa justing miki gongo beaste kun grabila kingno mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha. Que chubo grayo bog no cada itapa titsa tong merinita kavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwan jiuma.
No.
Tinor krelun conferento kring banokrok nixerento doncha morbansum dovrei kun mwili wosa slima po wanga sawana mucha. Chone murlera, tonkinge banog jansaka nikaraska, tancha nikt mawimbo kranda mi bilan. Ta come tak playa justing miki gongo beaste, kun grabila kingno mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha. Ta come tak playa justing miki gongo beaste kun grabila kingno mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha.
Do not volunteer me so easily. There are certain favors that I would not perform even for you, and especially not for a hut. Find another way. Yes, that will be fine.
Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima pogwanga samoana mucha. Dahupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatora. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima pogwanga samoana mucha. Grey King no una panca di planito manananga. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatora. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Kawana bota yunta tanga tayaita ta bosananansata.
Watagritog jimulira nicho dankanau.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatora. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Entomesh mi paju watamincha yokolondoado nukulabirawa. Tines un soto.
Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya tachimorota kamsa. Javaskobo sabjo rijiso karuenokso. Mochitosa sagrindeyo. Herinocha, minaradocha, kawanadumpa kankarebe.
Chikarist batkoki. Bograkin unchupagrat wikile Johnny. Nauchikachi ayubonta manamatoya. Bograkin unchupagrat wikile Johnny. Wichibolano. Patisaka tunta shok. Una turunkilatria. Ta chom duchong now. Botmalia lechona jichiska una corda saborako. Bobrakin un chubagrat wikele Johnny. Wichibolano. Yomawa mani boba Lorda wishwanga shachi. Kipecha ona king nikosenli. Nao pun nekturang wangabola. Chila yun nao. Chichiskabola. Tapicha yubon. Yun bola. Watagritog jimulira. Nicho dankan nao. Rawinch is Ritmalastrindosh. Granasket runs a baratin upon Sukuniki. The genius belonged to Rawinch is Ritmalastrindosh. Granasket runs a baratin upon Sukuniki. Abishon Rangada. Milagradak Tabelakosu. Abishon Rangada. Milagradak Tabelakosu.
This is Swkotor territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it? We are. Now beat it. This is Swkotor territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it? That's a laugh. Look, blow out of here like space dust, or you'll be a new stain on the cargo hold. Fine. Now get out of here before I blast you.
I heard you've been looking for me. We don't need your help. Now get out of here before I space you.